there are a few fin keelers, kind of like our boat, even bigger actually, in this tidal part of the marina. Emma is about to put her feet in the sand for the first time ever. We're going to do a test dive with the ROV. Hello!
Ciao!
Right now it's a beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon here in Gillingham Marina, and we are going to go and do some relaxing. So, let's go! So what do you think of all this sunny weather we've been having in the UK over the last couple of months?
Well, it's been quite good, I have to say. Yeah, really enjoyable.
As you can see now, in this area there are some quite high tides, around about 6 metres. And for that reason, there are quite a lot of bilge keel boats around. Here's one example, and as well as being able to take the mud very easily, they can also be stored without a cradle. All you need are a couple of bits of wood, which is super convenient. Having said that, fin keelers can also take the mud here because it's nice soft mud, and there are a few fin keelers, kind of like our boat, even bigger actually, in this tidal part of the marina. This is something that I would love to experiment with and do one day, but I don't think I'm going to get clearance from Rossella to do that, so we'll see. This is a friendly looking tractor, isn't it, Emma? Beep beep. Well, the world of boats is a small one, isn't it? This boat here, barking, we saw that in a previous location. They were rotating this boat through 180 degrees. It was alongside another boat. I saw them doing it, the guys were doing it by lines. They didn't need help, they would have done it without me, but I was messing around with the electric outboard that we've got for our tender. So I offered them a hand, and I said to the guys, I know you don't need it and it probably won't do much, but would you like me to give you a push? So they agreed, said yeah, that'd be great. So I came over with the electric outboard. I went onto the stern of this. It weighs 40 tons. It's a big old boat, and within about 15 seconds the electric outboard had pushed this alongside the other boat, moved it through 90 degrees. I was flabbergasted by it, and although the guys on board didn't make a fuss, to be honest I think they were pretty surprised too. So don't underestimate little trolley motors. They're no good for going fast, you're not going to plane with one, but they've got a lot of torque.
Just looking how cool.
It's very tempting, isn't it?
Yeah.
We really don't have time for that at the moment. But oh well, maybe one day we'll get a chance, darling.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Maybe we can do turn.
Yeah, take turns to go there.
Yeah.
Here we are at the Strand. This is literally about 2 minutes walk away from the marina, and it's absolutely brilliant for kids. There are loads and loads of playgrounds type games, and there are lots of other things too, so we'll show you those as we go around. There's a public slipway behind the park here, and it's well used with lots of different small craft. And until recently, just round this corner there was a small bilge keel sailboat that had washed up to about this level on a very high tide. It must have become detached from its mooring and it ended up beached up here. It was called Cheeky Monkey, And the funny thing was that when we had a look at it, there was a little banana skin in the cockpit, which was a little bit ironic given the name. But it is no longer here, so whether it has been removed by the port authorities or whether it has refloated on a high tide and gone to pastures new, we don't know. So if anybody does know, leave a comment, because we would be very interested to find out what happened to it. Oh, yummy. Shortbread. Scottish shortbread. Scottish shortbread. Behind that fence there are a series of outdoor pools which you pay to get into, and then in here there is a kids paddling pool which is free. So there are lots of different things in here which are great for kids. There's also a little train, and the kids can poodle about around the park on the train. Shortbread. Yummy, yummy. From our Scottish brothers and sisters. Isn't it yummy? Here are the train tracks for the train, and to give you an idea of scale, it's really teeny. Very cute. There's also a children's sandpit here, and Emma is about to put her feet in the sand for the first time ever. Ready, Emma? This is... It's okay. Oh, darling.
Sandra, your auntie had the same reaction the first time she put her feet in the sand. My sister.
Really?
Yeah, she was crying.
Emma. It's only sand.
Ma perché ti fa paura? È sabbia.
We've never seen you this scared before, have we?
Dai, guarda che bello che è. Abbiamo preso il secchiello, possiamo fare i castelli di sabbia. Wow. Oh.
Okay, it's time to do something really exciting. We're going to do a test dive with the ROV for the very first time. I'm just really excited to see what it's going to be like. Let me manage your expectations a little bit first. This is the visibility in this marina right now. The visibility here varies a lot. I've been told that you can see the bottom sometimes, which is about 3 meters down, but at the moment, due to the plankton and everything in the water, it's just very, very low visibility. So we've got less than a meter there. So don't expect to see much of anything, because I don't expect to see much of anything either. An analogy to what I'm doing now is like taking a new drone and flying it for the first time in heavy fog. You're not going to see anything, so don't judge this ROV based on the footage from this test dive, because we will be able to do great things with it, but not now. I've seen that there's a little nick in the tether, so before we get this wet, let's repair it. I've just repaired the nicks in the tether with some plastic welding, and I'm going to put a little bit of insulating tape over this just to protect it from further damage, and then we will be ready to splash. Let's have a go on the controls. Okay, we've got the seabed in view there. First impressions, it's incredible. Taksamiket, Max, you are a superstar. Okay, the sun is getting quite low in the sky. The ROV is currently just down there, sitting on the seabed, and a heading of 10 degrees should take us to that wooden pole going down to the seabed. So we'll see if we can find that now. Okay, that's the ROV at the base of that post. You can see the seabed there and the base, the post going into it. If I look up, you can see the surface, or the post going towards the surface. I'm going to take the ROV out to adjust the buoyancy, but before I do that I just want to show you how manoeuvrable it is. What an amazing bit of gear. Thank you, Max. There's a very peaceful atmosphere in here, and there's a very nice view of Chatham below, which is where we're going, so I had better pay my respects and then continue with this walk. Well, I'm afraid it's time for us to leave the boat, isn't it, for a while? We're going to have to go back to land to pursue our other commitments. So we will see you in another video soon. You won't see this gap in the sense that we've been recording lots of videos. So even when we're not on the boat, you'll still be seeing videos from us.
Yes.
Okay? So for now,
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Bye, ciao, Emma. Ciao,
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Give him a kiss. Kiss goodbye. Bye.
Mwah.